Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. Hope you're having a fabulous day. High five. Woke up feeling grateful. Woke up loving yourself, being kind. Are you doing the high fives in the morning? Tell yourself how beautiful you are, how handsome you are. I hope so. Get into our dinging. Get out the negative. Bring in the positive. Get out the negative, bring in the positive. Take some vibration, take it, claim it. Claim all the goodness that you're entitled to. Let's do it. All right, let's get to our 4 agreements. Let's see what they have to say today. Some of these are bent. I don't know, I must have bent them somewhere along the way because on my travels, I take my cards with me. Okay, what do you have for the collective? Let me get this light better so I can see what I'm looking at. Don't make assumptions. Be aware of, what is that? Unconscious assumptions. So be aware of unconscious assumptions. You see how the lettering is? Took me a minute to figure that out. All right. Assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously, most of the time, because we have agreements to communicate this way. We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. We were taught that. Go ahead and ask questions all the time about everything. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. And no, they won't. People don't know what you're thinking and how you're feeling unless you communicate that. So don't assume the next person to you knows what you're going through, because they probably don't, because you never said anything. There you go. And because we've been taught those limiting beliefs not to question anything. When we're in school, we're told to shut up and sit down pretty much and do your lessons, right? From the very young age, our parents are telling us, can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. And, brings our limiting beliefs. Like, we can change that. We're that magical, we can change that. Our mind is powerful. Learn to use it properly. And think outside the box and make your life magical. All right, and just let it all go. Let it all go. Let every goddamn thing go. All right, let's do the let go cards. See what they have in store for us today. It's okay to be annoyed. That's part of being human. Absolutely. I get annoyed sometimes, but I channel it somewhere else so it doesn't reflect out in somebody else. But sometimes it's not that easy and it does that. So we have to make amends and, communicate. The key is to let go of being judgmental of others, preferences or feelings, prideful about your own as the right away. Accept that all relationships have their ups and downs. You have to have a sense of humor about the human condition itself and its seemingly contradictions and paradoxes. Absolutely. You need to have a sense of humor on a daily basis in order to navigate through this world, and that will be your biggest medicine. Because what happens is your brain lets out these endorphins that go throughout your whole body, and that can heal you in a lot of different ways. Pretty magical. Life is magical if you make it that way. All right, Whispers of the Aloha. See what they have to say today. Oh, what do you have for the collective? What do you have for the collective? I'm going to a function later, and it's for Cancer for Kids, but it is stemmed from Robbie Burns. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's a poet in Scotland, so he's Scottish. So there's going to be haggis and stuff like that going on. It's, you can eat the food and drink all you want for free. But it's for the charity So there's donations and stuff that are coming forth. I'm assuming it's my first time. I've never even heard of Robbie Burns until 2 weeks ago when I got invited to this. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to get all dressed up nice. It's going to be nice. All right. Whispers of Aloha. The growth of individuality. Be your individual self, absolutely. Adjust your life to own your spark. Absolutely. Don't be the people pleaser. Let's see what the book says. So that's 17. Everyone's unique body tempo determines when they are most energized. Likewise, everyone's heartbeat is their own. Your heart's energetic flow can help you understand when you are the most productive. When you struggle to stay true to your decisions or use your energy for work, you can miss opportunities. You may spend your productive periods when you are capable of your best ideas and outcomes, setting aside your decisions or goals to help appease someone. Trusting your inner light and following your heart may be challenging. Making adjustments so your lifestyle better suits your rhythm will help your energy flow. So stand in your own energy and make that flow and not try and make somebody else's flow, because it's not going to help you in the long run. Because even though you want somebody to energetically follow you or do what you want them to do, it's not going to happen. It's like you can't change them. They're going to do their own thing. Me, I'm telling you, I step in my own spirit. Nobody can tell me this or that or the other. I do what my spirit tells me to do. And if that means I have to lose people out of my life, then that will happen. That's just the way it is, because I'm standing in my own power and living the life I need to live for me and nobody else. And you should do the same thing. And don't worry about it, because there's millions of us on this planet. And there are people that will like you and accept you for who you are wholeheartedly, with no judgment. And I can attest to that. Acknowledge when your energy is not optimum for making decisions. So if you have low energy, it's not good to make any kind of decisions. Raise your vibration and then make that decision. And even if you do make the decision in a lower vibration, that's okay too, because that could be a learning curve. But don't make it just because you need to make something right quick. You need to make it because it's right and suitable for you. Wait until you have had the time to consider options and replenish your vitality. You might want external confirmation that you are on the right track. Determine how to follow your path according to your truth and desires. Give your heart a voice through journaling, meditation, making lists, and otherwise clarifying your aspirations. There are many ways to honor your heart. A woman is surrounded by a billowing mist of lavender. Lavender symbolizes calmness, serenity, devotion, and grace. Lavender is very good for a lot of things. Lavender is good for allergies too. I use it a lot for allergies. It has a lot of healing components to it. But yeah, it does. It's good for sleeping and calmness and serenity and all the beautiful things in life. And so don't make any harsh decisions until you've actually looked at all the options. And if you need a sounding board, rely on a friend or a therapist, whichever is good for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes strangers could even help you, because some of these older people are very wise. Go to an elderly home and talk to them about how they live their life, because they've lived through so many different things that went on in our world, and they can tell you how to navigate through it. Those people are blessings in our life, because they've been there, done that. All right, Sylvia, what do you got for us today? Oh my goodness. I got all kinds of different cards in there that's not supposed to be in there. Oh, yeah, that was from the card from the other night. All right. Let's see what she has in store today. You can only honor your mother and father or anyone else if these people are honorable. Now, I know some people out there have different stories and different things to say about their parents. But here's what I do, because my life was very different than the average. But I do honor the fact that two people came together and created me as an individual and born me into this earth. So I honor that part about them. There may be things that I may not like, or I may disagree, or anything like that, but I do have the utmost respect for them bringing me into this world, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for two of those people. So you need to honor the people that have raised you as well. And with anybody else that have been kind to you. So say your parents that brought you into the world didn't raise you. Say your parents, they just couldn't, or whatever went on. But still honor them as bringing you in this world, because they do deserve that. However, anything else that went on, that's up to you how you're going to deal with that. But don't hold on to the bad stuff and those stories that you told yourself about them. You know, they're still human as well. They may not be in the right path. Maybe things that happen in your life because that's what your soul needed you to do. Maybe that's what their soul needed them to do. How do you know what their journey is? You don't. But at least honor the people that raised you, even if it wasn't your biological parents. And give them credit for being the person you are today, because you wouldn't be here and doing this if it wasn't for your two people that brought you here and whoever raised you. Even if it was a single person that raised you, you need to honor them that as well, because they did sacrifices and took their time to give you the things that you needed. And if they didn't, maybe that was part of your journey to learn, right? That's just the way I look at it. I don't know. I mean, I've lived quite the things throughout my life when it comes to my parents and the people who raised me and those kinds of things. So there's been challenges that set me to be who I am today. I wouldn't be the woman I am today if it wasn't for all of that. And who knows where my life have gone if that didn't happen, you know? So I'm forever grateful for all the different things in my life, and you should be too. You need to just get your brain around it. Maybe get yourself some help or vent to somebody. Write it down, meditate. Maybe spirit can help you. Whatever you need to do in order to at least understand, to honor who brought you into this world, or you wouldn't be here. And you know, I don't know if you know science at all, but from what I know, I mean, I'm no scientist, but from what I know, there's a lot of little swimmers trying to get up there to create you. I have to be careful what I say on YouTube. So all them little swimmers going up there, you were the one that fought and got. And here you are, right? Like, you have to look at things in a different manner in order for you to be accepting from whatever happened in your life. And I'm telling you, some things may never be forgivable. And I get it. But if you're able to get past that and forgive whatever that needs to be forgive, you can never forget it. But don't let it hold you back. Be better than that. Be the better person in your own life, and know that you are honorable as well. Because being honorable in this society is very rare. And if you can do that, You are living by your spirit, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm going to leave that with you. I can go on forever. I'll leave that with you, and I wholeheartedly hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I am so blessed. More new subscribers. You guys are amazing. You make a lady feel amazing and magical. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course, comment. And there is a video on my YouTube there letting you know how to utilize my channel in case you can't watch it every day. Leaving that with you, sending you love. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.